Moving along nicely here, we have the Chime, and from here on, if you're just walking back from Liefen, or Liefen, not really sure how they pronounce it, you got your Airship, and your next thing is you want to hit this tower right here. And basically, I'm assuming you're already healed up and bought everything you need and you're all ready to go. You could park here, which is your closest entrance to the desert. You can also park here or down here. I don't think you can park anywhere else, as far as I know. So we'll want to park here and walk on over. Alright, up to this point, you pretty much should have a pretty decent handling of the game. You kind of know what to expect. And obviously you should have something to save here, because if you die, you want to be as close as you can. Now this thing in Enkilo, I don't know how they expect you to pronounce that. A lot of these enemies, maps, or towns, as I would call them, the translations are pretty bad. It's not really how they're supposed to be pronounced, but nonetheless, you know, in the 80s, they kind of did their own thing. Now this thing here is really tough. It's got a lot of defense. It's pretty strong. I think it only has like 300 hit points or something, but you're better off just running. By the way, I'm level 25. I leveled up for a little bit. I'm actually going to use a house, even though I just wasted a cabin. It's not really a big deal. To restore my magic, I did buy some level 8 magic. I can only use it once though. Life 2, Wall, it protects against magic and just raises your defense pretty good. Fade is just, it's like a harm spell, but it works on everything. Does pretty good damage. I mean, obviously I can only use something once, so I'm only going to save any of my points for level 8 for life 2 if anybody happens to die. Unless I make it to the final boss, then I'll use something up. Got Nuke, Ice 3, I didn't buy anything else, but after this cave I will. Now first thing is you gotta go in here and get all this treasure. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Good upgrades. Well, there's a cabin to replace the one I wasted. Alright. Aegis Shield. That's one of those things that, let's see, we'll trade off. Actually, let's give that to my other fighter. He's only got 64 defense, but it's alright. Vorpal. Not really too sure about this weapon. I don't think it has any special attributes. I think it's pretty much a useless weapon up to this point, if you have fighters anyway. Heal helmet, you can use that as an item as well. So it's up to you who you want to give that to. If at this point you have a heal staff for your white mage, whether that person is equipped with it or is just there using it as an item, you can choose to just leave this heal helmet on somebody else. In this case, I'm actually going to, where's the black mage? Give it to the black mage, leave it there. I'm not going to equip it, but if I want to kind of slowly, you know, increase my hit points with an easy battle, I can do that. Alright, looks like we're done here. There's a robot up there. He doesn't really say anything. I think he hints to how to get the cube, which you need to get to the next map. But we already got that since we're doing this game in progression, so. And then leave any steps out. That wasn't a productive round. Let's do. There you go. That should do it. Or not. Before I forget, let me get my team lined up to where it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright. This you just gotta wrap all the way around. You'll actually have a choice to either collect the treasure or just continue on. I definitely will collect the treasure. There's some pretty good weapons in there that you can upgrade to. Now level 25 is actually more than enough to get through this level. I'm not sure what level you'll be at, but as long as you're at least 22, anywhere in that safe range. The first time I ever beat this game, I actually was level 27, and by the time I got to the final boss, I was probably level 28, maybe 29. And getting there is probably the hardest part of the game, not necessarily the boss. The boss can be pretty tough too. Now there's a ladder, but I'm gonna go south so I can go into this room and collect all the treasure in there. Let's do it this way. So I know I have a light axe that does the matter of fact, let me see if that does anything. There we go. Guess I won't know. Not sure if the Aegis shield has any item tributes to it. But if I remember, I'll try it out. Now, here we go. We gotta use some healing. Everybody else is pretty good. Alright, well, it gave me a chance to attack first, so I'm just going to choose to run because I really want to get through this. And I'm going to split the video here.